quite unfortunate that we found ourselves where we are today. When I was listening to the minister responding, I felt that, thank God we've not paid any money. I was intrigued that, okay, so the Attorney General had given him advice. He said he was confused. He said, well, sometimes that might happen. But the findings of this committee, I mean, it's like reality has just hit. So much seems to have gone wrong, and I'm quite disturbed. I don't know how we managed to put aside all the procedures as much as followed, the fact that it's an international contract, you must seek parliamentary approval, the fact that there's a PPA, all the checks and balances that will allow us to get value for money and ensure that the public purse is not just expended anyhow, seem to have been ignored. And it's shocking to identify that this is how far wrong that the ministry went.
Well, the minister has been explaining. He says, he was under a lot of pressure. He was eager to get the vaccines available so that we could vaccinate Ghanaians and protect them from COVID-19.
On the contrary, it's in crisis moments that you need to be the most sober, most alert, that you need to do good consultation. And the evidence suggests that those who were available to give him good advice did so. And so now that issue of confusion, I mean, given the fact that the Attorney General had spoken, given the fact that PPA had raised certain issues, given the fact that money was actually transferred, it's not looking good at all.
What are your suspicions?
I actually don't have any suspicions. I just think that the minister ignored what was good practice, best practice. I think that for all you know, he may have had some people closer to him who said, look, just go ahead, etc. And this is a risk you run when you do things like that, because it really doesn't make sense that the formal opportunities to get advice on this were sought, the advice was provided, and you ignored it. And with middlemen involved, obviously, even if the minister and his group were not making any money of it, somebody somewhere was making money off it. And those are the points at which one should have been much more cautious.